Hard to believe. It's here, Pac-12 Championships, just a couple days away in good old Tempe, Arizona. First of all, how's the training been? You had almost 2 weeks now to prepare. You guys rested and ready?
Yeah, the training's been good. I mean, one thing about not going to national duels is we got that extra training time, so I think the training's been good. Kind of a little bit of hard training, then you get a little rest. So, I think we're looking good, and this is the time you want to be wrestling your best.
What, for lineup-wise, probable starters, what can you kind of look for out of your group coming in? I mean, they've had all season to kind of get ready for this, seedings and really everything.
Yeah, I mean, we've wrestled most of the competition here. We've had 5 starters that have been doing, well, ranked nationally, and then there's other 5 weights have kind of been coming along. So I feel good about the progress, and, we wrestled a lot of this competition, but this is what counts. It doesn't matter if you beat the guy 2 times before, 3 times before, you got beat. You got to be ready for this weekend.
Well, and obviously, the Beavers defending Pac-12 champions. How is it kind of coming in with that crown to defend your title?
Well, it's always good to win. History can be made this week by winning another championship. It's going to be, it's always a fight. The way the scoring goes, there's only 6 teams, so there's you got to go work for those bonus points. Try to score bonus points when you can, because I think it could come down to that.
Great. And what about, just sort of an atmosphere standpoint? Is it important for, I know some of the wrestlers have competed in national duels. That was here in Gill. It's important for them not to get caught up sort of in the atmosphere. It's going to be, a large crowd. Just kind of stay focused on the mats.
Yeah, the only thing you can control when you get these tournaments, I always talk about it, is what happens in the center of the mat. That's the only thing you can control. You really can't control anything else, so you really got to focus on your matches.
From a competition standpoint, Pac-12, you know these wrestlers. They've competed against each other throughout the season. How does that sort of play in the familiarity of each other at this late in the season?
Well, you kind of know what they do. You kind of study the film of the other Pac-12 opponents. You know kind of what they do, but you have to know what they do. But for me, as a coach, I always point out you got to do your attacks. Wrestle your style. Force your style on the other wrestlers, and not worry about what he does.
Great. And looking forward, I mean, how will this help some of the wrestlers going to possibly NCAAs competing at this high a level here at Pac-12?
Well, that's what this is all about. This Pac-12 really is about qualifying for the NCAA tournament. Yeah, you want to win the Pac-12, as a team. You want to win as an individual. But really, this is a step about moving on to the NCAA tournament. So, to win, right now we don't know how many qualifiers we have per weight. So, to me, you got to win the weight class. You win the weight class, you're in the NCAA tournament. So, our focus is on, trying to win that weight class.
And obviously, from a competition standpoint, we're looking at sort of the cream of the crop here in the Pac-12, the best of the best on the mats.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at the best teams, best individuals there. I mean, there's a lot of guys that have been here, defending champions. So you have to be ready to go.
And lastly, got to ask, you've been here in Oregon for the better part of the winter, rainy, not a lot of sun. You're looking forward to getting down to Arizona, soak in some sunlight?
Well, as a coach, and wrestlers, we don't really get the sunlight. The fans will, but we'll be in the inside of the arena, wrestling. Maybe get a little bit of sun, but we're focused on going down there for the wrestling.
All right, Coach. Great answer, and we'll look forward to seeing you back at it here in Corvallis after a successful weekend in Tempe. Good luck.
Thank you.